Okay, with that example, right, we've come to the end of Bootstrap lah. So of course, those are just a few things that we feel that uh, can make your website look nicer. But of course, there are like a ton of other options you all can look at in the documentation. Ah. So if there's any questions, just yeah, you can contact me or Candy, or Google is your next best option. So with that said, now we move on to JavaScript. Okay, so what is okay? So JavaScript, right? It's uh basically it's okay. So you know like languages like Python, C, C++, right? So JavaScript is like the language of the web. So how you give your website functionality, right? And like a lot of it comes from writing JavaScript. Yeah. So just remember is that the language of the web. So here we have it's the programming language of HTML, and it allows you to make web pages interactive. And the key thing to take note is it is not Java lah. Yeah, although they share the same the root word, right, but it's not Java. Yeah, because the proper name for JavaScript is I think it's ECMA script or something. Yeah. Okay, so now what to do now, right? We will have a example. So we will work out this example, hello world. So what you can do, right? The easiest console you can go to, right, is on hang on, ah. Okay, so you just go on to like here, then go to the just go to Chrome, then go to the console. Okay. Okay, so now so one of the first things you can do is like you can do alert hello world, and then you get this. So that's the simplest thing you can do with JavaScript. Okay, so yeah, okay, okay. So moving on. So just before I move on, so just now I mentioned that that is a console, right? So another way you can do, right, is through Sublime Text. So if you want to type out the here, you can. So you create a new file, and then you just save it as anything index. Then you can go under index.js. Just remember the end of the file, right? You have to add on .js, so the web browser knows that it's a JavaScript file. Okay, so you save it, and then here also you have to okay. Uh, so you also need the HTML file, so you can save test.html. Okay, so you have this base template, and what it does is you have to link this index.js, right, to the HTML file. So what you do is right, cursor. Yeah, so the index.js and the where's my test HTML, right? they're in the same folder. So I just make reference to it. Okay. So it's the same idea as like what I said just now on the CSS where you extract out the code. So same thing here. Technically, you can input your JavaScript code here, like blah 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 blah, but it makes it look very messy. So what you do is you extract out the JavaScript code to a separate folder, which is index.js, okay, which is here. And then here you can just put alert, hello world, it should work. Okay, run test. Oops. Uh, and you should get this. Okay. Sure. Here or here? Can I? Okay, now we move on. So, just like any, have you had any experience with any programming languages? Yes, like what? C. Ah, okay. Then you also have, right? Yeah. So like when you write a statement, you know like that you have to have a variable lah. Okay. So so a variable is a name container for value. So here I show you all that. So it's same thing. When you define a variable, you know in C you have sometimes to put int, bool, yeah. But for the best thing about JavaScript is that you just have to put var, yeah. So it auto defines it for you, yeah. So here you have var x, var y. So you can assign it a string, but you don't have to put stry, string y, yeah. And same thing for z. So so the red boxes are the variables, and each of them has a name. So here is x, y, and z. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So moving on. So like you can define x and define z first, but then you can then only assign them values later. Yeah. But always remember you have to var it. Yeah. So it initializes the variable. Okay. Okay. So this is an example. So we create a variable name and then your value. Yeah. Okay, so now you all try this hello name. Yeah. Can. Mm. And also like you have to take note that every end of the sentence you have to put a semicolon. Yeah. If you're coming from Python then you don't have to. Yeah. But just take note that JavaScript you have to put a semicolon. Okay, can move on. Okay, so next, so like you can have name like your string, or you can give it a value lah. So maybe I'll just try this out. Yeah, for number instead of a string. Okay, can moving on. Okay, so now we move on to uh, the logic portion of JavaScript. So in JavaScript, there's like the same thing as any other programming language. There's logic. So there's like if else, uh, for loop, and the while loop. So we'll look at the if else first. So this is how you write the syntax. So if, then open and close bracket, then this is the expression. So the expression can be, let me show you, like that. So if A equals B, or A is not equals B, yeah. So basically comparing two variables. So you put in the expression there, then you open and close the parentheses, and this dot 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 right is the line of code that you want to execute if the criteria is fulfilled. So if not that, then else the next line of code. Okay. So this is just solely if. So you just run it once if there's no else condition. Then this is, you can have couple of it. If, else if, else if. So like let's say you can have like someone gives you an input of an age. So maybe so if this person is from 13 to 19, then your code will be, oh, this guy is a teenager. Or if this person is more than 65, is the elderly. Or yeah. So these are different expressions. So of course A and B can be substituted for any other thing. Yeah. So you can compare age. Yeah. Sorry? Oh, this means, oh, that's a good question. That is, it means n. So A and B, right, means if A, the condition of A, right, is true, and the condition of B is true, right, then this block of code will execute. Yeah. Okay. And then this one is this is n, then this is or. This is the pipe character lah. It's above the enter key. So this is or means if A or B is true, then the block of code will run. So as long either or is true, you can run the code. Yeah. Then of course the default, if it's just A, right, it just basically means if it's true.
You just run.
Okay. Okay, so so maybe you want to try this. This is like just now I mentioned the age thing. So first you define a variable. So this is var A. Yeah.
What platform are you asking them to run the code on?
Oh, there's two. I just asked them to use the Sublime, then just open with Chrome.
Oh, okay, can.
Or you can use the
Then-
console on Chrome.
Yeah, they use the 就是刚才 you know the right click inspect thing, then the console
Yeah.
you can see the outline.
I show them.
Oh,
Okay, helpful,
I'm very
helpful,
chill.
helpful.
Recording is-
Okay. You got it? Okay, okay, moving on. So, like just now you can see this one of the methods where you can use the ampersand the n function. Okay, then maybe you'll try with the else. Yeah, so I think you're quite comfortable with it. It's just the syntax, right? Yeah. Okay. You remember to change the a, right? You change the a, right? So that you get the second. Yeah. Can? Okay, now we move on to functions. Okay, so initializing a function. So there are a couple of ways you can do it. There's two ways. So this is an example of a function. These are the two ways. The first way is that you straight away call function, then the name of your function. And then the second method is to have var hello the function. Yeah. Can? So maybe you want to try to create this function first? Yeah.
It's quite cool, but yeah. New.
Okay, now moving on. So do you manage to get it to work?
Yes.
Okay, so how to get it to work right is to invoke this. So okay, uh hang on. Okay, so a lot of times you can create functions, but when you create functions, right, you're not actually using them there. So when you build the function, right, when you want to invoke it, right, you have to call the name of the function followed by the open and close bracket. Okay, so you managed to invoke already.
Is there a main for you to invoke in JavaScript? Or
Main?
just
No, just invoke. It's not like int main then open anything. I don't know. C++.
although I've been doing JavaScript for these few days, but I'm still not very sure.
Okay. Really?
It's quite
Okay. Okay,
wait,
so you're
wait, how do you invoke?
correct. It's the same thing, like your main, like you just call from the main.
There's no main inside, right?
No, there's no main.
So you just leave it anywhere and it will just run?
Yeah.
Wow. So fascinating.
Yeah. So okay, you got this. Okay, so now right, so moving on, now is the functions with argument. So many times you can create functions, right? You can put arguments to it. These arguments can be said like to have can be considered an input as well. So okay, so like in this example, right? Can you try this out like with an argument? So okay, so you create this function first. You create the function but don't invoke it yet. 好了 Okay. Then now you invoke, right? You see when I invoke this function, I substitute an argument for it. Whoa. Yeah. So it's the same thing. So it's just substituting it into it. Okay. Okay.
Wait. So you save it as a JavaScript file.
Mm. Then include it in the HTML like that.
Oh, you include in HTML. I thought, how do you run
There,
pure
like that.
JavaScript?
Cannot lah. Let's use the console.
Oh, okay.
Or unless you have Node, then you can just run from the command line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now
We have to
moving
unmute
on.
first.
Unmute. Okay, so in same thing in every program, you want to get inputs. So a way you can get input is through prompt. Yeah. So you can try. Yeah.
Never do this to Facebook before, you see? Apparently, if you go into this, like, okay, can Facebook actually have this? I just have to open another page. Because she very clever. She type in the console.
有吗？对 that's how one way you can receive input. So that means A will get, you type in already,
Give me money.
they enter already, then it should pop out an alert.
What?
Yeah, with what you type in. Okay? Okay,
Can.
sweet.
Give me money.
Now, where's my cursor? Okay. We'll move on. Okay. So, like just now I mentioned, this is one way you can. JavaScript is built to interact with the DOM, lah. Basically, the HTML page. So the one way is you can include it over
What is
here,
DOM?
document object model. So yeah, for one you can put your code here in the DOM itself, or you can extract it. Sorry, or you can extract it out with how I showed you just now. Can? Okay. So talking about the DOM, right? Like, so how you interact with the page. So remember the concept of IDs with CSS, right? It's the same thing where you can touch the element through IDs. So what you want to do, right, is you get the var of the nickname, and then you get use this line, document get element by ID name dot value. So you want to get this value, right? So I target this element from here, document dot get element by ID, and the name of the ID, followed by value. Then you get this value. So this one you can't run on the console. You have to use the Sublime text. Yeah. So basically, for your DOM, you have to put in, create an element that has the ID. So you want to try it out? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Here. So you can just create this. Can I? Okay. Okay, so that is the very simple basics to JavaScript. Now we move on to jQuery. So jQuery is it's a framework that is built on top of JavaScript. So basically, jQuery is a library that is basically people write a ton of code and make it simple for you, so you can just like use their functions. Same thing like Bootstrap. People write tons of code, so you just use their CSS. Yeah, same thing for jQuery. So yeah, it's fast and concise. It allows the DOM manipulation. Yeah. So okay, how you wanna include jQuery? Right, it's the same thing. It's like people. It's like you building out your own JS, and then you just include the script. Okay. So same thing like Bootstrap. There's two ways you can go about including. So for one is going to the jQuery CDN online, or you can download jQuery. Yeah. So go to jQuery. Okay, download. So same thing like downloading the files over here. Then it downloads. Yeah. Or you can just go to the jQuery CDN. And then you just copy the code. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Why there's like two kinds, right? Because maybe some people want to like read through their documentation, so the uncompressed they can see what functions are in there. Yeah, but Minify is more for deployment. Yeah, because it sends data faster. Okay, so
You arrowed the version. Is it you wanted to say something about the version?
no, I just wanna tell them where to include. Okay. So okay, you can try this. Okay, so remember you were typing like long things like get document, get element by ID, right? So how jQuery makes this simple, right? It's just putting the dollar sign and then open close the bracket, and then you just target the ID like that. Dot text. And then you get the value already. You don't have to type out the whole string what get element by ID. Yeah. See how this arrow, right? These two red arrows, this is making reference to the span, which is the ID. Yeah. Okay, actually I need to go already. Yeah. 10 slides. Can okay. Then output there's like three ways you can give output: alert, or through the DOM, or through Ajax. Uh, okay, so I run through quickly lah, huh? So same thing. You see, you can target the DOM through the ID again. Then you dot text, then set the message. All through JavaScript. Same thing. This is combining input and output. Yeah. Okay. So jQuery targets can be your elements, h1, paragraph, anchor text. Then IDs, take note, is the hash sign, and classes is the dot sign.
It's very like similar to the CSS thing.
Okay, then like jQuery, there's like effects, animate, fade out, fade in, slide down, hide. Yeah. So these are like pre-built functions. Yeah. So this is the hide function. Okay, I'll run through quickly. So jQuery plugins. Plugins they add interactive page elements like sliders, pop-up photo galleries, make it look nice. Okay, then now I show you a demo of what jQuery can do. So let's say we have this demo HTML. Okay. Okay, see these doc slides. See how see how it just like toggles like that so easily. Yeah. Okay, so that's one thing what jQuery can do. I'll just show you all the code quickly. Hang on. Okay, so this is the code. Where is my? Oh wait. Where's my code? Oh, okay. Wait,
Control Z.
no way, huh?
Maybe
Oh, it's over here. It's on the other window. Okay. So, see, just by putting this line, right, responsive slides, right, it does it for me already, all the functions. So what you do is what I did here is create a list, include the images, then include the relevant libraries. Then for CSS, you have to manage the CSS. So there's like a lot of frameworks. So for this one is rslides, responsive slides. So all these frameworks, right, they have documentation for you to, in a way, copy and paste. So they will guide you through the process of how to use their uh, JS library. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's your 101 on JavaScript.